So they're about to be reacting to when Nickelodeon was black. Whoa. I mean, I know y'all seen a lot of, like a lot. Oh my goodness. Start that over. Yo, so they're about to be reacting to when Nickelodeon was black. Now, me personally, I wasn't born or around for that era in time. So I'm about to live it through you, my guy. Let's see what you're talking about. But hey, from the looks of it, they had a lot of shows casting the black community. But let's see what they're talking about.
When Nickelodeon was black. Do y'all remember this era? From the early
I
90s
don't.
up until
The
about
early
the
90s.
mid 2000s.
My guy, I wasn't born till 2003. I guess I caught Ken and Kel a little bit. But they wasn't really airing that. They was airing like cartoons.
Nickelodeon was actually Nickelodeon. I'm talking about shows with fully black cast members and seeing full-on representation of black culture. Our music was
Yeah, stop playing with it. Yeah.
highlighted, the swag was shown off, and you even had niche cultural references brought up in these shows. It's just so crazy to look back and see how different things are from today. We live in an era now where even the sight of a single black person gets the show labeled as woke or that character being labeled a DEI hire. Just take a look at this screenshot. Even though it's a video game, this sums up how a lot of people feel about us.
Hold on, my bad. I wasn't reading. My bad.
Just take a look.
Some chud is modding God of War to remove all the black people. Do you see how much time people got in a day? I don't have enough time in a day to give a damn about. Bro, whatever, bro. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Even
bro.
though it's a video game, this sums up how a lot of people feel about us. They truly don't want to see us in no type of media. Anyway, black Nickelodeon was all by design.
Why does the color of our skin bother you so much? We didn't do anything to you. We are living our life. And it's like we living our life on a day-to-day basis has nothing to do with you. You're acting like you getting robbed every day or something. Or somebody black hitting your wife or something. Like, come on, bro.
The New York Times, a 1989 Nielsen report, the company that does rating, found that blacks spend significantly more time watching television than non-blacks do. Starting in 1990, the networks decided to double down on that black audience. Think ABC with Family Matters, Hanging with Mr. Cooper, and NBC with The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The company that really went all in was Fox, which was founded only a few years earlier.
Really?
Fox knew in order to be competitive with the big three, they had to dominate this market. So they picked up In Living Color, Martin, Living Single, then the
Whew. Y'all know about that Martin. Martin is a classic, bro.
WB would follow. This strategy lasted pretty much until the late 90s. Around that time, networks started seeing success in teen-based dramas. Think One Tree Hill, Gilmore Girls. Coupled with the reality show boom of the early 2000s and competition shows like American Idol, that rating show attracted a multiracial audience. So the networks went in a different direction, which is why we saw a decade-plus gap in the 2000s of little to no black shows.
So Nick's strategy was simple. Use black people in the culture to attract a broader audience and then pivot over time. I call it the Post Malone method.
Hey, that's exactly what it is. I ain't want to say it. I said it before with the kid Leroy, but hey, spot on. W reference.
Now today we're going to take a look back at some of these classic Nickelodeon shows and take a trip down memory lane. Now disclaimer, I am a 2001 baby, so a lot of these shows I may have fuzzy memory with. Mainly I probably caught these shows while watching reruns, and some I may not have even seen at all. Nonetheless, I still want to highlight these classics, and if you remember any of these shows, man, drop a comment down below. No more talking, let's hop into this video.
Yes, sir. Oh, that was the intro for sure.
Now, the first show I want to highlight in this video is All That. Released in 1994,
All That. Never seen it, but let's see what he's talking about.
all the way up until 2005. This is one of the highest rated Nickelodeon shows back in the 1990s.
Really?
Now, the cast from season 1 wasn't all black, but it was very diverse. There was great representation, and black people...
Hey, look, this dude off of Game Shakers. Is that dude from Good Burger? I don't really know nobody else. But yeah.
Up the majority. The premise of this show was very simple though. It was like Saturday Night Live, but for kids. There were fast-paced comedy sketches with recurring characters and catchphrases. Now the thing that really made this show stand out was the music element and how it highlighted, you know, hip-hop, R&B, which is a huge part of the black culture. The intro song was an absolute classic, sang by the legendary group TLC. Now towards the end of every episode and all that, there were guest musical performances. And I'll list off just a few that were featured on the show. Aaliyah, Brandy, Ursha, Monica, 112, guest.
Oh my goodness, bro, they had some big names on there. Why did they get, not necessarily saying canceled, but why did they stop airing the show? They had some real star power on there.
Child, The Brat, Nas, Outkast.
Some real legends during the time. Come on,
Brandy, Ursha, Monica, 112, Destiny Child, The Brat, Nas, Outkast, Busta Rhymes, Ice Cube. I told y'all, man, it was
They had the biggest, literally the biggest during that time.
Nickelodeon. Now, the next show I want to talk about is Kenan and Kel. Airing on Nickelodeon from 1996 to 2001. This
Oh, that's a Good Burger cast right here. They've been acting together for a long time because they was on the last All That. That's who they both was on there. That's crazy.
we starred Kenan Thompson and Kel Mitchell from their previous show, All That. In this series, there are two best friends that get into all type of crazy adventures in Chicago. Like I stated, I was a 2001 baby, but from the reruns, Kel was always like the crazy one, energetic, sometimes dumb, and then Kenan was more chill and relaxed, but they meshed together perfectly. Just like All That, this show was heavily influenced on hip-hop. The introduction to the show was written and performed by the artist Coolio. And although, man, this show was well received, it even won favorite TV show at the 1998 Kids' Choice Awards. Both
Really?
Kel and Kenan Thompson are solidified in the culture. They even had some movies together, Good Burger and Good Burger 2. After the show ended, they both
See, I got a little knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I got a little knowledge. I'm a little tapped in. Come on now.
had success as well. Kel, not as much as Kenan. He has some rough parts, but overall, I love these brothers. Next up, we have Cousin Skeeter. To be honest with y'all, I never watched this show, but after looking at the cast, like, I have to bring this show up. It was loaded. We got Rob
Cousin Skeeter.
Bill Bellamy, Megan Good, Rodney Sheridan. All of these people we went on to see how
Megan Good. Okay. Hey man, these shows got some real life. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to throw the legend word around, but it's like some top tier actors. Let's say that some S tier actors.
great or successful acting careers. Running from 1998 to 2001, this is a live action sitcom blending traditional teen comedy with puppetry. What makes this show different though, and I've seen a lot of people talk about, was how it represented a different type of black people, the black middle class. In this series, you would see
Really?
stable family dynamics and teen social life that was rooted in community. In this show, it centers around Bobby Walker, whose life is disrupted by the arrival of his cousin Skeeter. But despite him being a puppet, he was a part of the family. He was still a real nigga. And to add the cherry on top, this show once again showed love to the culture. The theme song for Cousin Skeeter was performed by R&B group 702, and it's a whole vibe. Next up, we got Romeo, airing from 2003 all the way to 2006.
Like I said, I didn't watch none of these really, but I think he was in 17 again. They got two 17 again. So they got a black one and they got a white one. Might sound crazy, but they do.
Romeo is a teen sitcom centered around Romeo Miller, son of Percy Miller, aka Master P, and he is also in this show as well. In this series, we
Really?
see a confident and musically gifted middle schooler navigating friendship, school, and family life. This is another show that I'm not that too familiar with. I do know much about Romeo though, man. I know in the 2000s, him and Bow Wow had that whole little beef going on. I was young, but I was still tapped
They beefing. What are they beefing about? What the hell?
in. I probably would have leaned more with Bow Wow though, bro. I don't know. Anyway, in this show, just like all the
Hey, Bow Wow got some classics, some hood classics. Hey, bro, I don't know about Bow Wow. Go look up some Bow Wow movies, boy.
were heavily influenced by hip-hop. Romeo at that time was a rapper, so the show was just a mixture of his real life and, added on things. Now, this next show, I vividly remember it, okay? Just Jordan. Airing from 2006
Never heard of it, bro.
to just 2008. This is one of the shortest shows on this list. This series follows Jordan James Lewis, a teenager who moves from Arkansas to LA with his mom and sister after his parents divorced. In the new city of LA, Jordan tries to fit in at school, deal with family dynamics, and navigate friendships and some crushes. Before we dive into more of the story, I want to talk about my boy Jordan first. Better known as Lil JJ, my boy was already clouded before this TV show. Now, Lil JJ first
Really?
came into the spotlight when he won BET's Comedy Talent Search, named Coming to the Stage.
Now I'm gonna cry again, and I want y'all to say, what's wrong, JJ? All right, y'all got that? Kelly took my girlfriend.
No, this nigga's hilarious, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, he was probably a funny little nigga. That joke was hilarious, bro. Run that back.
Kelly took my girlfriend.
Nah, bro, this nigga's hilarious, bro. Hey, yo, let me get an ad block when I get monetized, bro. I might have to watch one of these little comedy shows.
Create
This little
slides
nigga
tracing
too
architecture.
hilarious. He too young to be that funny, bro. I mean, of course he in the industry. I'm about to say how he tapped in, but of course.
The catalyst to his career, and after this we started seeing him in a lot of notable films. He played as the character Willie in the movie Barbershop.
Ah, that's where I seen this nigga at. Okay, I knew he looked familiar. I know I seen him before. Okay.
Movie Crossover, and a cast member
Wait, what
on
crossover?
notable films. He played as the character Willie in the movie Barbershop, Up in the movie Crossover, and a cast member on Nickelodeon's All That in its 10th season. Now, on Just Jordan, many of the plots center around his friends. Tony is a friend that I vividly remember. He was a Asian American. Throughout the show, we see them do all types of crazy things. Learning how to play karate, giving church performances, and even cosplaying as thugs to pull some girls, bro. Just dumb shit. Another one of his friends in the show is a girl named Tangi. She's also his cousin. Played by Raven Goodwin, we all notably know her from her Disney Channel show.
That's so Raven, bro. It's crazy how everything's so tapped in. This nigga kind of look like is it Chris Tucker? No, hell no, it's not Chris Tucker, bro. Yeah. He played. Yeah, he kind of looked like him. I know that's not him. Duh, but don't he look alike?
Ivy and Good Luck Charlie. But in Just Jordan, she basically acts the same way. Outspoken, very smart, and she has like this love-hate relationship with Jordan. The thing I don't like about her character though is how they have her chasing around Tony. She just makes jokes all the time trying to get towards him, and he never even pay her any mind. What you will notice is that a lot of these shows love to do that too. People that society deems unattractive, okay? Tangi is a dark-skinned, bigger girl that maybe the cast members thought wasn't as attractive for Tony to even talk to.
That's
y'all know
fucked
I
up,
gotta
bro.
get deep. That's just my thoughts.
That is.
Now,
Hey, that is like that. They got. Y'all ever watch? Oh. Y'all ever watch that show? Meet the Parkers or something like that. They got that. It happens a lot. It happened a lot during a lot of older TV shows. You will see it a lot. You gotta pay attention.
Dynamic between Jordan's sister,
But
Monica.
Meet the Parkers, or We the Parkers, one of the two. That was one that was vividly shown.
aka Momo, and his grandfather. I love it. He spoils her and has a very hard time telling her no. From having tea parties together, playing chess, their bond is unbreakable. Unfortunately, in the show, we don't see Jordan's father, so it's great to see that the grandfather is like, you know, the father presence. I wouldn't say that this show
Hey, that's how my life is. Fuck my dad. Fuck the sperm donor.
stereotypes at all because they tell you that the father was divorced. It wasn't like he was never in the picture. Jordan's mom in the show, though, she is very overprotective. Everything she does is just purely out of love and trying to protect Jordan. Nothing that is crazy. She isn't stereotypical. She's
This show is literally my life. What the hell?
sassy. She drops gems all the time, and at first she may seem like she doesn't understand you or she goes against what Jordan wants to do, but eventually she gives in and understands his point of view. I vividly remember this one episode where Jordan, like, he snuck and got a grill. His mom told him to get rid of it, and then it ends up getting stuck and it made his breath stink. The storyline was very familiar to things I've seen in my real life. My older brother, I remember growing up, man, he used to do a lot of dumb stuff. It reminded me of Jordan, but I remember distinctly, like, he snuck and got a grill one day, and he didn't tell my parents. They didn't get too mad, but it was like, so I can literally just see my real life into that show.
Literally, like, bro, that show is literally how my life went, or it was, it still is, kind of. I wouldn't mind watching that show, honestly, bro. There's like a lot of stuff I could relate to in there.
Anyways, the show was amazing to me. I hate the fact that it was so short. It only had 29 episodes. This is all for a reason, though. Because of the 2007-2008 writer's strike, Just Jordan got cut. They were actually in the middle of producing and filming season 3 when the show ended up getting cut. Now, this is what the studio says, but Jordan, the actual actor, had this to say in real life. In a Facebook post, Jordan stated the following: Just Jordan got canceled. I ain't giving up no ass. With everything that was happening.
Excuse me? Okay. Hear him out, though. Wasn't Daniel Snyder a writer for Nickelodeon around that time? Hey, hear it. That man used to touch them kids. He got victims. He used to touch the dude from Drake and Josh. He used to touch Drake. Who else he touched? He just did a lot of weird stuff with iCarly and them. But yeah, bro.
Behind the scenes at Nick with Dan Schneider and all this other stuff. It's hard not to believe this. Jordan ended up having a great life.
Didn't I just... Okay.
He went to college, still starring in some films here and now, and just by taking a look at his social media, he's living a happy and healthy life. What you will notice is that these really big, child stars, once they get older, they've lost their minds, strung out on drugs. So I'm very happy that my boy was able to get out and, be the bright person that we remember him as. Now, the final show I want to add to this list is True Jackson VP. I know a bunch of my Gen Zs remember this one now. This isn't necessarily a black show, but the lead is a black woman and the cast is very diverse. Airing from 2008 to 2011, this series follows True Jackson, played by Keke Palmer, a confident and creative 15-year-old girl from Brooklyn.
I used to love Keke Palmer. That was like one of my first crushes, bro. And she played in this show called Rags. Yes, sir.
Unexpectedly becomes
this movie called Rags, my bad.
President of youth apparel at a major fashion company called Mad Style. Now, this show was a little fuzzy in my mind. I watched it, and I'm very aware of it. But for some reason, I just can't remember a lot of the episodes. But with this show, you can truly see the direction that Nick was going. The cast wasn't as black as it once used to be.
I ain't got two black people. Well, one and a half. She's the black guy. He just looked like he kiss ass. So one and a half black people. Hey, this dude from Lab Rats. Yes, sir.
White people were becoming the majority. This was because Nick numbers were now up. They didn't need black people anymore. So True Jackson.
Dang, they exploited black people till they got where they wanted to be. Hey, Post Malone. Hey, Kid Leroy. That's crazy.
Last black show of my era that I can vividly remember. That's it for this video, man. I hope.
Hey, me personally, I watch maybe none of those shows, but it's great to get like a good Black history lesson because I didn't know that. Basically, Nickelodeon, seeing where the numbers was, they exploited the black. Hold up, my bad. They exploited the black community. Cool, cool. It was the grift during the time that was making money at the time. Cool, cool. But nah, let me know what y'all think down in the comments below, and I'm gonna catch you niggas in the next one. Yes, sir.